Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Spinning away. And a decision to bring it out. It's going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shot.
Can't stand him. He's not good, though. He's just quick hiking.
I just gave it to you. You don't want to smoke it?
No.
What the weak ass lose? Let's go.
The 20.
Still crispy. Oh my God, pick that ball up, man.
Let's go, little lady. Easy. Check 43. Slam.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
Shit, he got 94 speed with it with the superstar jukebox and Spencer.
This is Mostert.
So he not gonna fumble that? All right, I bet you can knock it
Tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same.
I just tipped the ball.
But they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not
motherfucking Brown. Marquise motherfucking Brown. Second play touchdown. Bang, bang.
Marquise Brown. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
You really went for it on 4th there. You can jump.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Never seen no 2,000.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He can't get him down. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Oh my God, I slid.
Now Ryan on 1st down.
That's crazy.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Damn.
A big play here for Buffalo. 44 yards.
I know we love our job.
Oh yeah, Crosby.
Pretty much any
Oh
play
yeah, Crosby. Fumble 6. Oh yeah, fat boy.
About. But big plays, let's face it, that's
I need that fumble 6, boy.
How about that one?
That was great. And what the camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
Raymond Wilson.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. Ryan, that's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Okay.
Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Ryan. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. On the ground, this is Kamara.
Oh, my goodness.
And here
That's
he'll
my
get it
fault.
down to the 7. That
Bro,
play
I'm
gets
playing
them
such
6
good
yards
defense.
and
I'm
sets
ready.
them up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete.
Oh, that's a beautiful punt. Inside the 5.
Touchdown, Giants. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 78 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
He got all the way down the field, but he only got
They'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
He run that pistol bunch tight end his whole drive.
He going for it on 4th and 5 in his own. Okay.
Who you playing?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Yeah.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Oh, no, drop it.
That goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. There, the defense into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You like the shoot? Take it out.
This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Oh my God, get that block out there. That should have to the house.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
yes,
ain't nobody whatever. You know you ain't been doing that, nigga.
That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know,
y'all been playing this game and they take the game from you at the end of the game or some shit like that. Nigga, but you don't realize what's going on right now. I'm breaking through the barrier of the bullshit. And once I break through the barrier of the bullshit, when that stops, when that ceases to exist, you're in trouble, bro. I don't give a fuck who you pick.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's taken down, but able
you be happy on your little bullshit franchise running for 500 yards. It's lack of competition. You ain't fooling nobody. You a goddamn lie, nigga. You run for 500 yards on me. I'm doing on Madden probation, nigga. I'm gonna sit it down for a week or 2. Nigga.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Oh no, I ain't fucking with you. You got niggas that barely rush for 500 yards in real life at 99s, nigga. I ain't fucking with you.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh no, Chris Johnson. No, I'm talking about you told me. No, you told me you had, who the fuck you just said you had that was all the way up? Yo, you said you had this nigga from Detroit. Yeah, Carry-On Johnson at 99. Nigga, I ain't fucking with you.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact.
No, I can respect the Chris Johnson. I ain't going to say a 99, but no, he was fast. His speed could be a 99 at one time. But, I mean, he only had, to be honest with Chris Johnson, only had maybe like 2 or 3 good, really, I'm going to say 1 breakout year for real. That was the year they got him all the paper. After he got his money, that nigga wasn't shit. No, I'm talking about, that was before the injuries. I'm talking about, you don't remember, he came in the league by storm. He had that 1 good year, and then remember he was on the cover, he was on the Source magazine, something like that, with all his cars. He went out and bought like a whole fleet of cars, all that shit. He was starting. He was even on the Rat magazine. Like he was superstar status for real quick, and he fell off ever since then.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. 21-3 is your score after 1.
That don't make no goddamn sense. That's basically just saying. That's basically saying that your shit on fire every time you touch the ball. It just lit up
ready to
already.
begin their next drive, and they will start this drive with just terrible field
Yeah,
position.
anybody, man. I'd be mad as shit if
But we
motherfucking
have
running
seen
back on
teams be
fire.
bold
Like,
here and take
Yeah,
shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Shit, then they, no, I don't think, because he played for the Chiefs for a second. Then the
They'll
first time
run
I
with the
played for the
backup.
Chiefs for a
This is
second.
Williams. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
I'm pretty sure he played for the Chiefs too. He was over there for
Nah, he didn't
the Chiefs.
play. Nah, he didn't play for the Chiefs.
He's definitely one of the
Oh,
better
no, that's what I'm
linebackers
thinking about.
reading a
I'm
play
thinking about.
and flowing to make the
That's
stop
the,
before it
hold
turns
up.
into
Let me
something
think.
big.
I'm going to get them mixed up. We talking about Jamal Charles. All right, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about Johnson. I'm thinking about Charles. That's what I'm thinking about. My bad. He used to play. I'm talking about the nigga used to play for the Tennessee Titans, right?
yards receiving now. Quite a ball
All right,
game
yeah,
and
that's what I'm
first
talking about.
down.
Chris Johnson. No, hold on.
He
You
had
get
the
me
start to a season
fucked
a
up.
week ago.
Chris
that
Johnson
everybody
played for the
wants to
Titans
have.
at one time, right?
Offensive player of the week. Can he do it a second time?
He can. He absolutely positively can because of his skill set.
All right,
People
I got
adjust
it.
to
I
him.
got it.
He has a great ability to adjust himself and make them
Jamal
continue
Charles
to
played
chase
for
him
the
throughout
Chiefs,
the
right?
game.
He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Jamal Charles is the one that had the knee injuries.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield.
Nigga kept tearing his
success
ACLs on
first
the,
down.
he was
Huge
catching out the
differences
backfield,
we know
nigga. I
between
remember that
second
shit.
and 4 and second and 8 and 9.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams.
You talking about the
And they'll
defensive
bring him down
back?
at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, we shot playing ultimate
Good
team.
enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in
you
that
set
situation.
down lock.
That's almost a tendency breaker.
Right there, 56. Let him know. Let him know. Go, baby.
Mahomes now on first down. Forced out to his left.
Oh, shit.
Now he'll
That
let
nigga
it
got
go
Bo Jackson on the
run.
game.
Deep left side. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
That shit take me
Picked
back.
off by
That's
the
Tecmo
safety,
Bowl
Eric
days.
Reed. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. Held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, and he's going to go down again. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a
This
week
nigga here
ago.
just trying to throw
And
everything
another
from
one
Myra
right
as a
here.
backfield.
Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very
Nigga got the
long.
Bills in the new league.
From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
X3, 218, chopper.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that's caught by Landry. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You gotta let that ball go,
Jarvis
man.
Landry, his first touchdown here of the new
Damn, Vernon
campaign.
Hargrave
And
got
the Bills get a bit closer.
burning.
Barely got the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10.
Yeah, I ain't been on in a couple of days, man. But,
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, Derrick Henry. I need to get some more speed.
Nah,
Running over.
I've been zoning out.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Check, crunch. Here we go, finish the game.
Now Mostert. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Bro, this is a terrible play.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards in a first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Mostert. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Yeah, they've been made.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
This shit crazy.
He said it was bad.
Yellow. 56. 15. Check nickel. 57.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Stephon Diggs. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenge in your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
That nigga just retired yesterday.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, one set. Check, Mike.
No, he said he would have played. He said he would have played for about 4 more years if it wasn't for his doctor told him about the
throw again on second down. Ryan.
He was like with medical problems with it, so he went fuck with
It's
it.
knocked away.
They got for instance, they got Greg Olsen over there.
But now it's third down.
Yeah, but he old. I would have Greg Olsen at the end of his
Facing a
career.
third and
I
7
think he just
following
wanted
the
to go with
incompletion on second
he just
down.
wanted to work with Rivera again before he leave. Right? Redskins still gotta they gotta get a tight end though. I think Greg Olsen would be just somebody veteran to be there, whatever. But hey, he's sure-handed, so I love to have him on the game because he don't drop shit.
54, right there.
From the gun, Ryan. He's going to sling this deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA
No, he was playing for the Raiders, and then he was with the Eagles first though, and then the Raiders gave him all that money.
Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
He was never Josh Norman for real. That's exactly who the fuck
That's
he was.
fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Don't you like my hand, Tom?
You don't throw the ball any goddamn way. You no point in having one more.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Richardson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Play action. Ryan. Going deep here for Landry. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check 52.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good return there.
You ain't did nothing but help me out by giving me
it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
So you better make it to the Super Bowl.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. They'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On 2nd and 15 now, Mahomes. This is the tight end, Njoku. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go, Woo, lady. We taking wins home.
Went out that fast.
On second and 11 now. Mahomes.
Okay, in the row.
And Diggs has it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Win.
Yellow. 180. 56.
Oh, look at that shit.
In your face. 43. 43.
And he from Houston?
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And it gives him a nice pickup. 7 yards.
Yeah, he had you like that.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. And again this time to the tailback. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I ain't rough off, but he did one because I did beat him last night playing with that.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert that third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Get that nigga, woo.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
Get that nigga,
if you see
woo.
that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, 57, 57.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They come up in an offset eye. So now from half the distance closer, here's first and goal.
Friends don't let friends embarrass themselves.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Xavier Rhodes sprints in on the corner blitz for the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast.
Shit, you playing in the league. I would.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. Well, this is caught by Williams. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away.
Nice.
Yeah, that's an ass whooping. 63-3. God damn.
Yeah, sit you on my lap. My nigga said he toe tagging and body bagging.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now
pissed me off too. A nigga beat me on the throw the ball 3 times in the fucking game.
Offense, get a couple of first downs and hopefully flip the field.
And he's going to be
he ain't stop you at no running time at all. Like you ain't even forced you to throw the ball. That's crazy.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about not getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers. Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
Yellow, I'll go away. It's just me and you.
Warrior.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Easy.
Mahomes now on first down. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 3rd touchdown of the game.
He's the only one that's over 1,000.
And the Giants use the
right
short
field
field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Toe tag and body
I
bag.
already know.
Hey, stop. I should have did that while your mom was on the phone. I should have just been broken.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I ain't had to see.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Okay, you need to just go ahead and watch the 4th quarter of my game.
On first down, it's Williams. Demario Davis there on the stop.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards. Mahomes now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Yellow. Exit. Hey, rip left.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Stephon Diggs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to pour it on. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Allegedly.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
It's Chris already.
Guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. He was trying to hit Thomas that
how many games y'all got left?
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected?
I just made you choose quick.
For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is.
I know, but you had to choose. But I just went early. If I'd have waited, I'd have thought you went for him. I'd have went short. But I just
they'll take him down
I just
at
went
the
to
31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
At the 34-yard line.
Yellow, record, 43, 56, Mike's 56.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes steps away to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side. Oh, wide open, complete.
Hey, Tom, look at your screen. Just look at my game right now. Watch this.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 66 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Oh, you seeing the touchdown?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
They're trying to make them miss him completely. That was bullshit.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and he is out
35?
of bounds here on the return.
With the Titans? Yeah, you might already almost beat us.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now he's going to throw it back deep. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
We went to the wire one game, all the way to the wire last
in the
minute.
fourth quarter.
Yeah,
they're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling
Oh, he might want to play now.
put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
What you said?
Safe. Yellow.
Oh, my goodness, huh?
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku.
He be losing because he don't play his game.
Before he reaches the 8-yard line.
He be losing because he don't play his game.
Pick up of 34 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them.
Hey, Sam,
and now it's been a
you
real
playing
issue
bums,
for them during
yo.
this game.
That shit don't count.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep
No,
it
I'm just
himself.
telling you, you ain't doing that shit over here.
Score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play
He might have a Bills team
Oh,
opening
without
in
a
the
doubt,
new
the head
league, bro.
coach, he wants them to feel
I think he might
good,
put this-
but at the
He
same
ain't putting
time,
the game.
find a way to keep improving.
And he'll take this one near the 25,
Hey,
call it the
Luciano.
26-yard line.
He from Louisiana. That's a lot for it. And then his partner is the nigga I played week 1
Bills
that I
come to
blew
the
out
line
last
to
night.
start their next
He from
drive.
Dallas.
Now, they've
but he
sort
live
of
in St.
lost
Louis.
their way, partner. How do they
I swear I'm Memphis or something like
recalibrate
that.
and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head
I
coach
swear I'm
handling it?
Memphis.
The offensive coordinator?
Yeah, I just put him
Sometimes they
yesterday.
just make a joke.
In the
All
movie.
right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to
What the
lean
fuck I
on
was
that
thinking about
leadership. So it's Bills
Fucking up
football
now.
here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
But nobody there. What the fuck
Again,
is
it's Kamara. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell brings him down.
Y'all
That's a
not
play
playing no
he's going to
defense
remember. The first
whatsoever.
sack of his NFL career. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game.
Hold on, Einstein.
The ownership that.
Who? Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Sean. I'll be right back. I feel like, hold on. I just can't tell you good game, bro.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Ain't y'all in the
This is
second
fielded
meeting?
a couple yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Ain't the Jets in the same? Oh, you got the Cowboys. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Who you play this week?
I got the
Bills come to
Redskins.
the line to start their
Cowboys.
next
I'm in the
drive.
Legends
They've
shit.
lost this one.
Yeah, who you got in the
Their offense has
Legends league?
struggled. Do they
I
try
got
to put
the-
together
I think the
something here at the
Broncos.
end just to take in the next week?
And sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was
Yeah,
on a
in the
team,
new league, who you got?
and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
I got the Cowboys in the
Pretty much
regular
said
league,
to
and
everyone,
the
I
one
wanna
we just
see
did the
something
draft for the other day.
executed
No,
well
I'm saying,
before
who
we
you
get
play?
out
Who
of
you
here.
play?
And that was the message to the team.
Just
I played the
something to build.
Redskins this week.
Something to build on, get
In
it
the new
done,
league, right?
and maybe we can look at
Yeah.
that and say,
Yeah.
we'll get better as we go forward.
They'll set up the
Who the
screen now to
Redskins?
Kamara.
Oh, that's my
And he'll be
nigga,
upended at the
Shift.
28-yard
Yeah,
line.
you might
Just a
get him,
3-yard
though.
gain there.
A lot of niggas can't stop around on this
I
shit.
thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I
Run that
thought
shit like you
late
run on
game,
me.
down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Listen, the edge rushers.
You got it though, Foley.
Explosion help leading them to victory. And
in a different flow.
so for the Giants, it's a
Yeah,
win
that's
here
true.
in their
He
home
did.
opener as
Yeah.
they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile,
He
for
wasn't
the
in
Bills,
shape.
themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our
Yeah, he
crew,
did.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Hey, Sean, this nigga Mahomes went 18 for 19. 7 touchdowns,